Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who just dropped by for the first time, welcome. I am Mac, and today we are going to do an unboxing of the Moon and Stars Tarot. This is by Jayne Wallace and it's published by Books, of course. I do have like most of her decks. I think the only I have to remove the plastic now. I think the only tarot that I haven't got a hold of yet, and I'm planning to have it soon, is the Oceanic Tarot. But I am so excited to really do an unboxing of this one because it's one of my most awaited tarot collection, rather, from Jayne Wallace. So before I have to start with this one, I just want to inform everyone that because I know I've already read this comments a lot, from all other unboxings, that they're so disappointed that some of the contents of this one are pip cards. Now, prior to me buying this one, I already knew right there and then that this is going to be like the suit cards. They're going to be pip cards as well, because almost, if not really all of them, all tarot cards from Books has pip cards. I haven't seen one that's I'm not sure if there has been any before that was released, but from all of the Books published tarot decks that I bought, all of them actually has pip cards, so I've already expected it. So yeah, just if you're going to buy from Books, please expect them. But that shouldn't stop you from buying tarot decks from them, because especially the tarot cards from Jayne Wallace, they are pretty helpful when it comes to trying to enhance your intuition, or trying to memorize rather the structure of the whole tarot deck itself. So that's why I am also grateful for all her tarot decks, any decks rather from Books. Actually, it's really quite helpful, especially if you're leaning away from you're already leaning away from the basic structures of tarot. You can always use any of their tarot cards, because since they don't have since they don't have any pictures at all, you can always go back to their tarot decks and use them to check in again with your knowledge when it comes to the tarot structure. So right, let's proceed then with the Moon and Stars Tarot. So what I really like about this one is the fact that they already have a magnetic flap side, which is, I think, already getting common now, with most of tarot and oracle decks right now. They come in this magnetic flap side box, which is really fantastic. My only concern though is it's a little bit, I'm not sure why it's like that, but this one, I'm not sure if it's just the one that I received, has this tendency to have that effect for some reason. So I don't know, it's just probably like a shout out to Books, calling your attention, and have this have this fixed, maybe, if you can, for your next upcoming decks to be released. So, but otherwise, I love it. I like the magnetic flap side that you already, manufactured for this deck in particular. And of course, they have the sample images at the sides, which are, I think, most of them are major arcanas and court cards, and because they are the ones that has pictures. So, yep, I would rather recommend or suggest that you put at least one, even just one image at the sides that has the pip cards on it, so at least people would really, expect what they need to expect from the cards itself. So at the back, it retails for $19.99, and it says here, with specially commissioned illustrations by Hannah Davis that are filled with powerful imagery inspired by the constellations, lunar cycles, planets, and night sky. The moon and stars tarot will help you nurture your intuition and tap into messages sent from above the earthly planes. The accompanying book provides interpretations for all the cards and several card spreads, which range from a card of the day to more complex layouts for deeper insight. So here's about Jayne Wallace and the illustrator Hannah Davis. And yeah, she's done a pretty good job with the images. And I'm going to get Jayne Wallace card right here. So this one was the very first tarot deck from her that I received, which is a little bit larger. It's pretty larger, I think. If you can see that, it's a bit larger, and so I really prefer this one. I'm leaning towards, I'm already leaning towards smaller boxes because they're really easier to organize, and it doesn't really take much space. So good job to Sika Books for this. And then, alright, so here we go. It's just a plain blue here on the box, inside the box. And here we have the same type of guidebooks from Sika Books. Just a 64, if I'm not mistaken, or 65 page. Yeah, 64 page guidebook, which is pretty common already for, Sika Books. And then we have here the cards, and I'm excited because they are matte now. And yep, oh, I didn't know that they had still images. Oh, there you go. Okay, so all right, so now they have here Ace of Swords, which is just one example. I hope in the future they're going to do it the other way around. One picture at least will have to be here on the outside, so at least people will know what to expect. And this is a better how do you call this, like inside of the box where you can organize. It's smaller, it doesn't take a lot of space now, so good job. All right, I'm gonna put this aside right here, and then we'll go through the guidebook first, and the usual colored guidebook. Alright, so we have here the table of contents, and this was just released, oh my gosh, I forgot. I think it was released, let's see. Alright, so it was released September 21st this year, and I just got it a couple of days ago. So let's start with the guidebook. So table of contents again, and we have in here now star and moon rituals. So we have a full moon ritual right here. We have a new moon magic affirmation ritual. We have here the sleep well moon affirmation ritual, daily supervision star message ritual. It's a lot. 4 is, wow, 4 rituals in the book. Great. And now we have here how to begin reading, how to connect with the card, or how to connect with the deck. So we have in here as well like an interview with the deck, spread in here that you can use, or guide rather. And then we have here the different spreads. So we have here the excuse me, we have here now the card of the day spread. We also have in here wishes fulfillment, which is a fulfillment spread. So it's a 4-card spread. Both of them are 4-card spreads. So you can use this one if you want to know, you know, what's blocking you and how you're going, and how you're gonna go, or how you're gonna move on from it. And then we also have in here, let's see, we have here the nebula spread, which is a spread that you can use for regarding subconscious. And then you have in here the 10 planet spread for the next 10 days. And then we also have a full year spread here, the zodiac wheel spread. So this is also, you can also find this spread from the Magical Nordic Tarot, the last one that she created before this one. And then, and if you are wondering, they also have the same author, or sorry, not author, but same art illustrator as well, Hannah Davies. So you will notice some similarities with the drawings. And then, so we have here now about the major arcana cards, and it says in here, the major arcana cards that she used, like zodiac constellations, different stages of the moon, like waxing moon, full moon, new moon, and crescent moon. And affirmation, star message, where is it? I'm trying to look at it. Okay, star message. It has a keyword. It has the star message, which will be the card meaning, and the moon message, or moon affirmation, moon magic affirmation for as it is, affirmation on the cards. And then, okay, so there we go. We have here the image of the card, we have here the keywords, and then you have here the description of the card. Like in here, it explains about the fool looking outward with the what he's carrying with the dog, and then the new moon behind, or new moon looking or yeah, just showing behind it, behind the fool. And we have here the keyword at the bottom, or yeah, you can, this is like the meaning, like one word meaning of the whole card itself. And then on the in the guidebook rather, you can see here the full meaning of the card, and then the star message and the moon magic affirmation. So that goes on with all of the major arcana cards. My only, I think, concern is the fact, let's see, that I think there would be 2 examples here. So you can see there, that's the constellation right there. So if you're not really familiar, with constellations, you can just read through here. You'll perfectly know what it's about. Like this one, of course, this is the Justice card. So this is the Libra constellation. And then, where is, okay, there we go. This one, he's sitting on, I think, Mars, if I'm not mistaken. And how would you figure out that this is a moon card if you're not going to read through the guidebook first, alright? I know some people has a tendency not to read in the guidebook, But for this one, this particular tarot deck from Jayne Wallace, I would have this suggest, especially if you don't know anything yet about astrology, read the guidebook, because you'll be able to figure out what the constellations are, what other symbolisms are in the cards. Like this one, for example, he's sitting on Mars, and Mars is a reminder of a symbolism of action, courage. So, and if you're not familiar with Aries, excuse me, if you're not familiar with Aries, so this is a ram, and Aries, that's actually the animal that's associated with it. And if you don't know anything about it, you can just read the guidebook first. You'll be able to have an idea what the constellation or zodiac or astrology that's associated with the card. And then that goes on with the major arcana. And then for the minor arcana cards, alright, so we have in here Swords, Cup, Wands, and Pentacles. And she used in here, if you can see, or if you can see here, there's a moon message and a star message. So for every odd numbers, she has a moon message for each odd numbers, and then for the even numbers, it's a star message. If you can see here, moon, star. And another hint for you on the card itself, if it's a moon message, is that you can see the symbol of the moon right behind the image right there. And then there's a star message. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, there you go. There's a star in there, and it's the moon. That will give you the hint of what kind of message it's about. If it's a moon message, and it's more of like a it was here. Moon message is something like darker, and the star messages like involves with abundance, I think. And then we have in here the court cards as well, or sorry, the suits. If you can see, they are the universal element that she used is a shooting star. And then for the court cards for the cups, she used in here, or on the in the cards, you can see Venus right here, which involves or which represents rather love, feelings, emotion, feelings, what else, attraction rather. And then for the Ace of Swords, she's shooting stars. And then for the court cards of swords, you can see here, this one is Mercury, which is about logic, mentality, what else? Thinking and communication. And then for the wand suits, she used in here Nebula as a symbol. And for the court cards, you can see it's associated with the Saturn planet rather, which is associated with ambition. And then for the pentacle, she used here a full moon and the pentagram inside it. And then for the court cards with the pentacles, she used, or it's associated with the Mars planet, which represents what do you call this? Wait, I forgot. Represents, yeah, aggression, motivation, which is perfect. And then and some other sample images at the back of the guidebook. So it's a pretty good read for the cards. And there are no reversal meanings, by the way, on the minor arcana card, or even the major arcana cards. There are no reversal meanings, so she doesn't do reversals, which is fine by me. I mean, like I said, beginner friendly. So let's proceed with the flip through, because I'm pretty sure you're excited. So it's matte and really nice right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure some doesn't agree with or doesn't really like the glossy cards that they previously had, but still thin for the card stock. It's as thin as the other card stocks from Sicko Books, and so you really have to be careful, you know, shuffling the decks. And I'll just give you an example. So this is the what do you call this? The magical Nordic tarot, and this is the last tarot deck that she created, or yeah, she released. And let's open this one up. Okay, I kept bumping on my camera stand, so if you can see, I kind of gilded it, or yeah, I kind of used a Sharpie on the edges because I've been using this a lot, and you know, putting color on it using a Sharpie marker or any metallic markers that you have will actually help you out with you know, seeing the damage. So right, so if you can see, it has like the drawings are kind of the same because it has the same artist anyway. And oops, now you can see the glares because this is glossy. Alright, so at least you just have a view, you know, of how it looks like. And the full card, so they're just about the same size. If you already have a previous Jayne Wallace cards, they're pretty much exactly the same. I do have an example of the Crystal Power Tarot from her as well. So they're pretty much exactly the same size, no difference at all. But you know what, I really do wish that, I just wish that you know, it's gonna be a little bit smaller than this, but this is fine with me. I mean, if you can shuffle them well, because I do have small hands, so I have the tendency to not be able to, you know, shuffle really well, especially the large huge cards. But since these are, what do you call this, these are thin cardstock, it's bendable, so it's easy to shuffle for me even if they're huge. All right, so first card, let me just adjust the lighting. I think that's much better for you not to be able to see the glare. Okay, so we have in here now, Alright, so we have in here the, okay, I think that's much better. I'll just have to keep it this way. Alright, so we have in here the full, and the back, by the way, is really gorgeous. You have in here purplish, blue violet, you know, designs. It's not reversible, but it's all good. I can deal with this. Pretty, as long as it's pretty and, you know, really great imagery, no problems at all. Okay, so we have the Magician, and then we have here the High Priestess. We have the full moon behind her, and then we have the Empress. And of course it's not bordered, but the title card and then the keyword at the bottom has a white background. And then we have in here structure. There's a zodiac constellations right there, and then the zodiac sign. You can also see the ram right here. I'm having like notifications from my laptop, so if you can hear that, just don't mind it. There we go. For Chariot, we have the Justice card, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, the Hangman, and pretty much great illustrations there. Beautiful Death card right here. Temperance. We have the Devil. We have Transformation. The Star card. Moon. The Sun. We have the Judgment card. Then the World. Now we're into the Ace of Cups suit. So again, they're just, same imagery. Just look at the keywords here at the bottom. It's a perfect meaning for Four of Cups. Then we have Five of Cups. 6. 7 of Cups, the Illusion. 8. Then Completion. Now we proceed with the court cards. This is the page. Right, okay. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. The King of Cups. Perfect keywords that you have in there. And then we have in here the Suit of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. 4. We have 5. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, comfort, or maybe contentment. Then we have here wealth and Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So now we proceed with the Swords, Suit of Swords. I like the purple background here. The Five of Swords right here. Revenge is, I don't know. Revenge could be the result, you know, of getting the Five of Swords, but this one is more of like a failure, I think, in a competition. Failure, yeah. And then we have the Six of Swords for movement. 7. 8, anxiety. 9 of Swords for trauma. 10 of Swords for conclusions. Conclusions is much better term than endings, I think. And then we have in here Page of Swords for education, drama, or impulsiveness. We have Queen of Swords for independence, and King of Swords for knowledge. Perfect. And then we have here the last suit ones. For some reason, what I have on my mind is like sort of like the brain and leaves at the same time. I don't know, it just came up on my mind for some reason. And then we have in here planning. Three of Wands, communication. Or this is planning, right? I think the Three of Wands should have been more like decision, or yeah, or waiting maybe. Then we have here celebration. Five of Wands is chaos. Six of Wands, achievement. Resilience. 8 of Wands, speed. 9 of Wands, fear. Okay, then 10 of Wands, burdens. Page of Wands, again, this is Saturn. Or, yeah, Saturn. And Page of Wands, 9 of Wands, immaturity, charisma, and King of Wands for passion. Alright, now, sorry, I'm just kind of, okay, alright, moving on. Let's see. We're gonna shuffle the cards and see how easy you're gonna shuffle. Oops. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I have huge, or not huge. These are huge cards. I have small hands, so I can't really possibly, you know, shuffle them really well. But if you guys cannot really handle, you know, huge cards like this, you can shuffle them sideways because they're bendable anyway. So you can shuffle it like that if you want. You can shuffle from the sides, which is perfect. I don't have any problem with it. And then let's try to do an overhand shuffling. And yeah, perfect. I mean, I don't have any issues with any way it's gonna be shuffled. So right, so now we have in here the Queen of Cups for our sample reading, and it says in here, okay, so I'm just gonna use my stand right here. Okay, so we have in here now the Queen of Cups, and from the guidebook, I forgot where I put this one. Okay, so Queen of Cups means keywords would be empathy, intuition, or the keywords rather associated is or rather intuition, idealistic, stability. And for the card meaning itself, this queen is compassionate, caring, and loving. She expects nothing in return when giving her love, as this is when she feels best, knowing how precious love is during time spent together. A female influence, a friend, a family member, or partner may be idealistic, patient, and kind to you. She asks you to look into your divine feminine powers and look at those look at the passion and beauty you have to offer yourself and those around you. Begin problem solving and start looking into your creative ideas. Honor yourself. And for the moon message, so it says in here, what can you offer yourself and those around you? Love, time, stability, support. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, so for me, I think what this card means is, it means it's telling you that you're full of compassion. Your intuition is really strong, and this card is also telling you that you're a very supportive person, caring, kind, compassionate, name it. You actually can manage your emotions really well towards other people. So this card is reminding you of how you should use that kind of attitude towards other people, because this would mean that someone may be needing that particular characteristics of yours, or if you yourself rather you're feeling a little bit off, maybe it's time for you to look for someone who can give you that support, who can look after you, who can be kind to you as well. So if this is not you, then you probably may need someone who has this kind of personality to be able to help you out with anything that you're going through as of the moment. And this one can also tell you that you need to practice how to be more caring to other people, how to be kind to others as well. So it's kind of like nudging you to practice that kind of character, so that you'll be able to grow into a better queen of feelings, of emotions. So yeah, that's our card for today, and I am loving the matte cards right now, so I hope you also kind of like having this type of cardstock right now from Sicko Books. And that's it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. And how about you? Do you already have this deck? Have you already had the chance, to let me just put this aside. Yeah, do you already have this deck? Have you had the chance to, work with it? How was it? Would you like to have this deck? Would you not like to have this deck? From my own point of view right now, I don't have any problem, with Sicko Books having pip cards like this one, because they can actually, help me as well enhance more on my intuition, like not knowing what it means and then just using my intuition by looking at the card itself. What's the first word that comes out of my mind is what I would like to practice on with, reading the cards just by looking at pip cards and not looking at illustrations, because illustrations will just give you the idea of what you see. But not having the pictures or imagery, it will enhance me to further deep or to further deep dive into the basic structures of the tarot cards itself. So if you are a beginner, without too much, without too much complexity, or so that you won't really have any hard time memorizing the card meanings and stuff like that, you can use this one. This is a beginner friendly tarot deck that you can use just to get the basic meanings of each card. So you can use cards like this, but this one has an astrological addition to the whole deck, so it's also perfect for you to know, especially on the major arcana cards, that you can use to to enhance your knowledge, rather to broaden your knowledge, if there are astrological signs or symbols associated with the card. So this is perfect. And that's it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will do more flip throughs and first impressions unboxing of other cards that I have right now. So please watch them on the next couple of days or weeks, and I'll be posting again soon. This is the Moon and Stars Tarot, and this is Mac again. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell if you would like to get or if you want to get notified if I'm gonna post new videos of tarot unboxing. And I will also try to post some other pick cards reading, just basic ones though. So thank you again, till my next video. Bye.